Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Georgia. So we're going to do a recap and a review of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 6, titled Shady Waters. I didn't do a review of Episode 5. It just got away from me, and I'm like, okay, if I need to refer to anything that happened in Episode 5, then I can do it here in Episode 6. So, we left off in Episode 5 with Stacy asking Karen if she could, have a conversation with her and let her know that the ladies are basically telling her to stop defending Karen because of all the charges that are against her. So Karen was not about to go for it. Karen is like, it's nothing for you to worry about. I don't need to go to rehab. Actually, Mia, she would know more about rehab because she started the joint chiropractic service because she had an opioid addiction and she had to go to rehab for that. So Karen basically flipped it right back on Mia. Mia wasn't in the room. The three new ladies, which is Stacy, Jazzy, and Kay, are clutching the pearls that they're not wearing. I believe it was Jazzy who got up and dropped her phone on the floor like, get out of here. I know you're telling me this mess. Oh my gosh. After Mia just came at her at the table about her, so what about your drug dealer boyfriend? Remember Mia said that there at the breakfast table? She was like, that's my ex and my other one is doing better. So the ladies love getting that little bit of tea right there. So Karen basically told him, girl, don't worry about me. I don't need rehab. Don't worry about it. And they got up, they went by the pool, and Wendy comes out, it's my birthday. Wendy's like, it's my birthday. I must say that Mia went all out for Wendy on this birthday because remember they went on a trip, I believe it was last season or the season before when they went to Peter Thomas's restaurant and Mia threw the drink on Wendy. She is making up for that big time here. She's doing really, really good. She did really well. Even Karen said that Mia went way and above for her birthday. Karen, maybe next year when you have your triple 20 plus 2, you have Mia do it for you and not Gizelle because Mia knows how to throw a party, girl. All right, so the ladies are by the pool. Just talking about stuff, just catching up on life and all of that. They had tried to get Stacy to loosen up. They tried to get her to dance that she was stiff. They call her Stiff Stacy. Stacy thinks she was doing something by the pool, twerking and stuff. So that was the morning of. Now I think they were waiting for Gizelle to actually go out and do stuff. So Gizelle came back and we have Jazzy filling her in on everything that went down the day before. She was like, girl, I'm glad you're back because we need some sort of normalcy around here. Everybody's coming for everybody. So I'm glad you're here to make, try to make some sort of peace. They're getting ready to go out for the day. So before they do that, to loosen up, I guess that's what they do on most of these reality shows, get them to take shots. So the ladies were taking shots. They had to force poor Stacy to take some shots to loosen up. We have Mia showing them how to do the deep throat with the bottleneck. And everybody's like, and then Mia goes, that's why I have 2 men. They were like, yeah, Giselle was like, yes, girl. Everything that people were thinking about you, Mia, you just clarified. They were like, oh my God. Mia took almost half that bottle down her throat. I mean, literally the bottle, not the alcohol. The bottleneck went down her throat. I'm like, okay, Mia. So, all right. So now we're on the Sprinter van. Where they're going is one of Mia's family first chiropractic center that they said they opened in Carolinas. They have 22 of them, now down to 21 because they sold this one, and she was actually gonna go see Dr. McDaddy, I believe his name was, but he wasn't there. So they all went in, just looked around. The ladies were very critical, like, why are we here? Is this what we're supposed to be doing as a birthday trip? But Mia just wanted to show, where she started. If she called this the bottom, but she let them know that because of what's going on with the family, that most of these places are going to be sold. So and they're gonna start that. Well, she is gonna start a different business venture because of her husband's, because of Gordon's spending and bipolar spending habits, that the business has basically dissolved because he can't keep track of money. I mean, not keep track, but he can't stop spending. So remember, they actually fired him as the chief financial officer, CFO. And now, from what we're hearing, Gordon is asking that Mia support him because he cannot find another job because he's considered too old to be working, because he's in his 70s and he doesn't have an income. And because they were together for so long, he is the one actually filing for alimony. I didn't know men could do that, but hey, it works both ways, I guess. So, all right, so they're standing there real uncomfortable, and Mia was like, all right, so everybody hungry? Anybody hungry? Everybody, yes! They just wanted to get out of there. Yes, we're hungry. So they went to lunch, and what was brought up at lunch? We found out a little bit more about, was it Kay or was it Jassy? I'm still learning, getting to know the two ladies. Actually, it was Jassy who started out first, and she was letting them know a little bit more about herself. While they were on the Sprinter van, I forgot to tell you guys, while they were in the Sprinter van, we have Stacy opening up more about her relationship with TJ. So she actually gave them his real name, and they were able to go. She suggested they Google him to, see what he's on. She's like, he's an actor, and this is the type of shows that he was on. Of course, Gizelle right away took out her phone and started Googling. And Gizelle was like, so did you guys do the do? She was like, no. Gizelle basically told her, girl, you do not want to marry this man until you find out what he's working with, because you do not want to be disappointed. And I totally agree. I agree with that. You be getting in a marriage, and then you be like, oh my God, I know you stuck. You can't get out, because even though, there's more than just a sexual relationship with marriages, it plays a big part. And you don't want nobody who's gonna not be able to satisfy you. And you don't want to cheat on your spouse and stuff, but, come on, man. You can't. I'm sorry. They all found it to be funny, and I agree with them that Stacy needs to make sure she knows what TJ is working with before she falls deeply in love. Say he's a Christian, and he doesn't want to do anything before marriage, and he's not popping the question. But then again, Stacy is still married. How is he gonna pop the question? She's gonna be married and have a fiance. Nah, that doesn't work. And that's what he told her. I'm not touching you in that way until you get a full divorce from your husband. So, relationships, they are not easy. So they had conversations at lunch. I think Gizelle was trying to get Jacqueline and Karen to go at it, but they weren't falling for it. She tried to instigate some stuff. And then they left and like, come on, let's go. We got to go home and get dressed for dinner. We're going to take Wendy to dinner, and we're going to celebrate her 40. So all the ladies were asked to wear fiery red so everybody's in their red. And of course, the birthday girl comes out in a different color, which she was all in white. She had on her sailor hat that says 40 and the dress. They did their best they could. I'm like, these ladies really get down nasty, because while they were waiting in the living room to get on the Sprinter van, somebody's like, something stinks in here. Somebody smell like fish. I'm like, oh my God. But of course, we didn't find out who it is. Hopefully, when they're gossiping amongst themselves in their smaller group, we're going to find out who it is that smell like fish. But they didn't say anything about it. And then at the dinner, I know I'm jumping all over the place. At the dinner, when they were leaving the dinner to go back home, we had Jacqueline saying, y'all need to take a bath, because somebody haven't taken a bath all week and we could smell it. I'm like, damn, Jackie, you coming straight out. I mean, yes, that's, why you and me are friends. You just bold with it. So, I'm looking over my notes, and it said, return home to get dressed, they checked in with their family. We had everybody call their families to check in. This is between lunch and dinner while they were getting dressed. We have Ashley and Gizelle sit by the fire pit, and they were talking. And Ashley's letting us know that she has a single coming out. She looks a little nervous about her song. She's letting Gizelle listen to it a little bit. But it sounded good to me. I'm sorry, it sounded good to me. I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of it. So Ashley is trying to make strides on her own. She's doing her own thing. Not trying to depend on Michael. But yeah, she's trying to work on something for herself. Now they have a game on the bus, which is a popular game, which is I can't say all the words because YouTube will block my video, but it's the game where you have they ask you, would you marry somebody, would you take somebody out of here, and you know the other one. So they played that. It was pretty fun. Mia got a lot of love somebody. Everybody wants to love on Mia. And most people wanted to take Jacqueline out of here, if you follow my drift. So that was a fun game. They all played, and it was nice. It was really nice that they had that little, you know, downtime or whatever. Now we are actually at dinner, and everybody said some kind words about Wendy, and it was nice to really see. She said that she joined the group when she was 35. She is now 40, and we see her evolve. They played clips from back in the days, and we see the difference in how Wendy has changed. And yeah, she said it's for the better. She told the ladies if it wasn't for this group, she really don't know where she would be, because when she first joined, she had just had her daughter and she was actually in postpartum. So the group actually helped her, you know, get out of that and move forward. And it seems like she has touched everybody in a warm way, and that was nice to see. That is how you're supposed to celebrate somebody on their birthday. Then they had dinner, went back home. I think they stayed up and party, but we didn't see that part. Some of the ladies stayed up and party, and then it ended with all the ladies leaving the next morning. Of course, they have a bunch of people who are hungover. They're just dragging themselves out of the house to go back home after Wendy's birthday weekend. That was really nice of Mia. That was really nice of her. I don't know if she actually planned the trip as Wendy's birthday. I think it just fell into place like that. She just wanted to take the ladies away for a minute, but it happened to be Wendy's birthday, so they ended up celebrating it, and they really did a good job. Fighting wasn't so bad. Yes, there was a little bit of screaming and yelling, people shading each other, but it wasn't bad at all. So yeah, so that was the episode. It was a pretty decent episode. I enjoyed watching it, and I'm looking forward to see what happens when the ladies get back home and with their families and moving on to their next venture. So yeah, that was it. Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I forgot. No, I think that covered it all. So yeah, that's the recap and the review of the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6, episode 6, titled Shady Waters. Be sure to check out all the links in the description, guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video if you wish, leave a comment, and until next time, be sure to take care of yourselves and your families. Bye-bye. Tired of the same old styles? Ready to make waves with your wardrobe? Welcome to Touch Me Textures, where bold meets beautiful and every piece is designed to turn heads. Our collections are all about textures that feel as good as they look. From flowy dresses to eye-catching accessories, we've got everything you need to express your style your way. Find pieces that speak to you for every vibe, every adventure. And the best part? Our site makes it easy to shop and easy to fall in love with everything. So why wait? Dive into style that's uniquely yours at touchmetextures.com. Feel fabulous, look unforgettable. Click the link in the description to check out all we have to offer.